Hi, my name is Sam. I'm going to welcome back to my Gloomhaven 4-player level 1 solo campaign, that mix of titles. Now this is being recorded and then uploaded to YouTube, not as a promotion to go check out the Twitch channel to watch it live at twitch.tv/Rakapenda, but because the internet is conking out for some reason and I can't upload. But I still want to play, get another episode in, so here we are. So once again, we're going down what I consider my left path of the scenario flowchart that I made here, and we're beelining it to get enhancements done, and then we're going to be doing the Rift quest line before going back to Jexera and doing that sort of stuff. In addition to doing this next scenario, the Brute here should be retiring because the Brute is 18 out of 20 bandits or cultists, which means he will unlock that box, the sun box, which I am really looking forward to getting that class in on this campaign here. So, all right, we already did our shopping in Gloomhaven, but as long as we're here, we'll do event. You're walking home late at night when you hear some suspicious sounds coming from a nearby garden. You move to investigate, and a shadowy figure bolts in the opposite direction, carrying an armful of vegetables. So option A, give chase, the thieves must be brought to justice. Or option B, the thief had the right idea, grab some vegetables for yourself. Well, we are kind of going for the negative negative reputation here, so we're going to try and loot for ourselves. In an area cut off from civilization with no viable farmland, fresh vegetables are a rare commodity. The thief already made off with an armful, so what's the harm in taking some more? When you get back to your room, you cook up a nice hearty soup and have a great meal. I'll start scenario with bless. Good. I'm surprised you didn't lose reputation and get caught or something like that. And that's kind of the ambiguity with some of these events. You just don't know. The figure overburdened with vegetables is no match for speed. Thankfully, very little of the produce was damaged. So basically, you deliver them to the city guard and get reputation, which we don't want. We don't want reputation. So for what we're currently doing, that was definitely the route. Okay, so we're done in Gloomhaven, and we're on to the road. You feeling a tad hungry as you walk down the road. You're considering stopping for a meal when you come across a thicket of bushes covered in green berries. The berries look delicious, but you hesitate. They could be poisonous. Option A, eat the berries, or option B, pass them up. Well, you would think red berries is the other one, is good because we recognize red berries and green berries just seem odd to us, but in this world, green berries are good, so we will eat the green berries. I said eat the green berries. There we go. You shrug and grab a handful of berries to stuff in your mouth. They are incredibly sweet and just the right amount of tart. You couldn't feel better about your decision. I'll start scenario with bless. And if you pass them up, of course, you pass them up and nothing happens. Okay, I went to the bottom of the deck. Let's get rid of the items because I don't need them. Why are you not stacking correctly? Okay. And before we add the bless card to the deck, just for the save state, we will save. Okay. And then everybody gets 2 blesses. Which is really nice. Especially for Spellweaver and Tinker. Did I only put 1 in your deck? I only put 1 in your deck. Okay. Alright, everybody has bless. And now I think it'll be the first time I've shown the whole actual setup. So monster level is level 2. Scenario setup, we're doing number 5. I forgot to mark the stuff on the map, but that's okay. Create map. Oops. Crap. Yeah, alright, well, let's delete monsters. Let's try this again, because it didn't do what I wanted to do. Now, unfortunately, these are 2 variants, and I think I mentioned this before. The correct way to set up the map is to show all the map tiles with nothing on them, but the only way to get that is to do revealed rooms. At least that hides the monsters, so we'll do that, and then I'll quickly take off the stuff, and for some reason these are locked. So ignore what you see here. Oh, crap. Okay. And you're gonna get stuck on the door now. God damn it. Hopefully this doesn't break the scripting. You just don't know sometimes. Please? Oh, god damn it. Alright, grid. There we go. Okay, lock. Good. So ignore what you saw there. And we got the Bless on the deck, and we start somewhere on these starting areas over here. So introduction. Well, this is the Ruinous Crypt number 5. The goal of which is to kill all enemies. Your mission is clear. These elemental cultists are distorting the fabric of the world and must be stopped. With that goal in mind, you follow the writings to an ancient crypt you believe to be the cult's base of operations. Steeling yourselves for combat, you batter through the rotted door and charge into the hall of the crypt. The sight before you is both wondrous and horrifying. A group of cultists is performing ritual incantations in front of a black, gaping hole in reality. They turn toward you and snarl, unsheathing their sacrificial daggers. Behind them, an inky darkness spills forth from the hole and coalesces into nightmarish forms full of teeth and claws. You know you must send these terrors of the elemental plane back to the void, but you are paralyzed with fear. So all characters start with disarm as a scenario effect, which is, fine for the Spellweaver, since the Spellweaver is just going to be doing the usual setup here. But night demons are definitely kind of scary. We got 3 cultists, so hopefully the brute can get the 2 that he needs. Probably shove the brute, just leave the brute in the middle, leave you to the side, and hide the Mindthief in between somewhere. I don't know. Tinker, maybe. Which one's the lower number? That one. I think they're all going to go for the brute. We'll make the Tinker go late, just so he doesn't get targeted. But the brute probably... Well, I can't attack, so... Hunker down, pretty much. Ooh, hunker down and retaliate. That sounds fun. Because they're all melee, right? I can't attack. Oh, wait, we still need to get the... Yeah, we still need to get the air out for her. So hopefully we go quick enough. Mindthief, we're going to make you go late. I don't know what we would want you to do. You can't attack, like we said. Invisible? Go late, go invisible. There isn't really anything I would want to do that's not an attack, so it's really just a throwaway. Ooh! Summon. That's a thought. We never use a summon on him. I wonder. Go late. Go invisible, because might as well. Or go quick, go invisible. Nah, we'll go late. Go late, go invisible. Because the night demon will focus the brute then. Summon the rat swarm, and then let the rat swarm help out. Interesting. There's also the... Is there anything else? No. Okay. Before I forget, battle goals. Figure out what we're doing here. Have one or more monsters present on the map. That should be easy enough. And if not, I don't really care, because no matter what, you're not going to get another one. Have 3 of you, and you must be very weak. This is a lot easier to do with low-level characters. But I'm going to assume that you're going to burn a lot of cards this time. Kill 3 or fewer monsters, loot 5 money tokens. You should be doing that anyways. Hopefully there's enough monsters. Take only long rests, kill 5 or more monsters. Well, the 5 or more monsters is easy. And well, maybe we want you to be a pacifist. Loot 5 or more money tokens. Well, I really want to do that anyways. So, like I said, we're going to try to get money funneled to the Mindthief and the Tinker. Mindthief because he needs it. And Tinker because it's her goal. Good? Okay. So once again, aggressor keeps stuff on the map. 3 or fewer total cards. Actually, hold on. Brute. The night demons are not flying, right? Even if they're here, it's a push 2. So next turn, I will probably be pushing. And pushing into that trap. What about the Tinker? Do you have any push like that? You have a pull, but that's an attack pull. Probably best to do that and heal. Because right now the Tinker, well, can we put the Tinkerer here? And then it'll heal both for a pretty large amount. Okay, I like that. Do we want a stamina potion or well, you're trying to loot, so okay. And then Spellweaver, you're just doing your usual thing. We'll go moderate. Hopefully we won't need to heal at that point. But we'll just stay in place, and then next turn we'll do our big attack. I don't want to waste both really fast ones there. We'll pop a shield, I guess. Okay. And really we only need to go 18, so we'll go 20 just to make sure that we go quicker. Okay. And that means we go quicker than the Tinkerer, and we'll take a hit, but we'll have the shield up, so we should be fine. Okay. Good to go. I'm so used to looking over at chat. It's really weird not having it up. Okay. Battle interface, solo mode, start round. Cultist going first, then the night team. That really sucks. They go before everybody. The cultist only got move 1, so he's gonna go 1, 1, 1. And that cultist is going to whack. It's an elite one, so he's going to hit the root for 1 damage. 1 damage, which we'll just block. Okay. Night Demon, what are you doing? You're moving, attacking. All adjacent enemies and allies suffer 1 damage. You got a movement of... They're both elite. Crap. That's just a lot of damage. Well, this one's going to attack the Spellweaver here because it's quicker. This one has to move 2, and so he'll hit those 2. And they're going to hit for 3 damage each. So which one's first? This one. So that one's going to hit the brute for 3 damage, 2 damage. And then the other one's going to hit the Spellweaver for 3 damage. Ow. 1, 2, 3. Okay, and then we said, what is it? All adjacent enemies and allies. So this one actually suffers a damage, and then the brute and the Mindthief both take 1. And then the Spellweaver also takes another 1. That is a really deadly attack. It's just unfortunate that they went first. You know, it's just a shame, because I didn't get the retaliate up. I mean, we couldn't attack anyway, so, like, that's not really that big a deal, but... and nothing's going to attack me this round, so... Retaliate! Even though there's nothing there. I suppose now I could jump here. But the whole point was to push. Would I want to go here and push that stuff? Push him into here? Because if I push him twice... Blam, blam. That's a lot of damage there. That's not a bad idea, so we'll do that. Discard. Next is the Spellweaver. The Spellweaver is going to use the air, and then also pop the shield and generate a frost. So now she will negate the next 2 sources of damage, and her next attack is going to be insanely big. Next is the Tinkerer. We're going to do... yeah, and those are the ones that took the health, so that's actually not bad. We're going to do Potent Potables, and then we're going to heal. So the Potent Potable is going to use a tick. The heal becomes a heal 3 to all adjacent allies, which means the Mindthief... the Spellweaver heals for 3. 1, 2, 3. And the Brute heals for 3. 1, 2, 3. So the Brute's back up to full, and the Spellweaver is just down a few, but Spellweaver will be fine. Last but not least, the Mindthief is going to go invisible. And then he... Ooh, do I really want to... It's just this demon there I don't like. The summon is going to take a hit from... Wait, how much health does the summon have? Summon has 6 health. That's actually quite significant. So we are gonna go quick, which means my stealth is probably gonna go away. So we'll just go invisible. We'll summon, because why not? And then the summon next turn will search. Give me a blue one. We'll summon it here, and then the summon will just attack this one and poison it. Okay. And that's the round. Okie dokie. So this round, the Spellweaver needs to do her big, mega, huge attack and go as quick as possible to do it. You also want to go quick. We have Frost now. It wouldn't be a bad idea to go as quick as you can. Stun something. Actually, stun two things technically then, which will be really helpful. The brute. You really want to focus down the cultists is what you want to do. There's fortunately one right here, so you can take a step up. Push would be push all adjacent, wouldn't it? Well, we want to push you here. And then what's our quickest attack? This disarm, probably. The problem with the cultists is that they summon bones, which means that the attack won't really help a whole lot. Well, the Spellweaver is going to be softening these guys up. So if I'm going to attack and disarm, I probably want to do this one. I definitely want to push you into this trap. Hold on. I could do a combination of both. I could, instead of disarming, I still have the attack push, right? This one. So I would, since this one's right here, I'd push him with the move, or attack him and push him, and then go over here, attack this one, and at least get one trap out of him. Right? Okay. And Tinkerer. We have any nice groupings? Not really. So I might just focus on throwing out a little heal, and because those guys seem to go really fast. Oh, is there any way I could make it would delay what she does, but that might not be a bad idea, because then the Tinkerer could stand in place and make the Spellweaver just do a shit ton of damage. As long as the Spellweaver's adjacent, which she will be. And then the Brute's also adjacent, so the Brute will also get the damage. Yeah, I like that a lot. Okay. Start round. Mindthief, Tinkerer, Night Demon. What is Night Demon doing? They're attacking range. There isn't any dark, so they're not muddling. And they're only doing a little bit of damage, which is cool. And you're summoning bones, which... damn. Okay. Starting with Mindthief. The Mindthief should probably stun... well, actually starting with the Mindthief's pet. The Mindthief's pet attacks for 2 damage and poison. It's muddle, so 1 damage and poison against the Night Demon. Now the Mindthief wants to prevent as many... oh, you know what? Well, I can still attack and stun this one, so that's not a big deal. I will attack, range, and stun this one for 1 damage. A bless, so times 2. Oh, that's unfortunate. You wasted your bless there, but... generate frost and experience, which I don't care about this time. So discard. And then the frost was already high from last round, so I'm actually using the frost with this one to get a stun. So it's an attack 3 damage stun on this thing for disadvantage, times 2 or plus 1. Plus 1 is the lesser, so it's 5 damage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 with the poison. So he is now stunned. So this demon won't do anything. This one will. Discard. Next is the Tinkerer. The Tinkerer is going to attack and poison something. Well, first she's going to activate the bottom of this, so everybody gets +1, including herself, right? Yeah, that's a nice support card, especially where she's standing right now. The Brute is going to just try and kill the Night Demons and then focus on the Cultists, and everybody else is going to focus on the Skeletons next turn, so... yeah, so the Brute will attack She's going to attack and poison this Night Demon here for disadvantage. +2 or -2? Well, -2. So 1 damage because of her ability. And then poison. And we generate leaf. And that's it. Okay, discard. Next are the Night Demons. This one is stunned, so it doesn't do anything. This Night Demon is going to attack for 2 damage, and the only 2 are right here, so it's going to be Muddled. The Brute goes before them, so he's going to attack Muddled for the Brute first. So I'll miss. And then to the Spellweaver, -1 or +1. So he does 1 damage to the Spellweaver, which unfortunately makes that tick. Okay, now the Brute is going to go. The Brute is going to attack 3 this Night Demon here for disadvantage. +0 or +1, so +0. So 3 damage, 4 with poison. 1, 2, 3, 4. Push, which goes blam. Destroys that trap. He's down to 2 health. And then the second push destroys the other trap, which will kill it. And drop a coin. Are those locked there? Weird. Okay. Alrighty then. And then the Brute is going to go here and push him 2, which will go 1, 2. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Didn't quite kill that other one, but discard, discard. That is okay. After that is the Spellweaver. The Spellweaver only has 2 targets left now. And she really wants to kill this thing. Because she needs to kill stuff, right? And she'll probably target the Elite and one of these guys. She doesn't want to get them down to 2 low because the Brute needs to kill 2 of them. She needs to get in range of this. What movement do you got? You got no movement, really. You need to be range 3. I don't think you can reach that guy after pushing him. Son of a bitch. Well, do we just single target 1 and then next turn do something like this? Because we'll have a lot more targets next turn with all the bones. And then especially if I move, I don't get the bonus. Yeah. I was expecting this one to still be alive and finishing off and then do like blam ba blam. But I think we'll just do a single target attack with this one. Range 2 against the Elite. I don't have the fire, so it's not wounding or anything, but I'm just wondering, do I want it? No, I'll just do the top of this. So it's 3 damage. 3, 4, 5 with this. To the Elite. -1. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Sorry, 5. I forgot about the Tinkerer's thing. Does that mean the Elite is dead? Or does the Elite have 1 health left? Okay, the Elite won't die. That's good. And then I'll make you move 1, 2, 3, and grab a coin. And last are the cultists. They're going to summon bones. 3 of them, in fact. Why don't you have these just on the map? Living Bones, Scenario level 2. I want standees. Spawn. Thank you. 1, 2, 3. Are you all level 2? Yes. 5 health? Good. They don't do anything this turn, but next turn they will. Starting with the Elite, closest would be here. This one, closest would be here. And this other one, closest would be here. Okay. And then they all suffer 2 damage. Because they're cultists. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Perfect. And battle interface. End round. Alright, so if the Night Demons go quick, that rat swarm will go and kill that night demon, hopefully. And the Mindthief is no longer invisible. I think the Spellweaver will just be healing this turn. No, shit. Oh, that's right, we're using this. So we'll want to go quick. Do we want to get the summon out? Which means we would go kind of slow. Probably take a hit from this, the bones and then that. And then I'll go blam, blam, blam. Even though it's kind of a small room, I almost want to get that summon out. Because the summon, when it kills stuff, does count for me. Sure. Let's burn a ton of cards, why don't we? 70 will be the quickest we can go with that then. You do not have a nice 3-target hex yet. That's unfortunate. We could get a stun out. And is there any other bottom that we want to do? At this point, just a move, maybe? Bottom heal. So Mindthief, you kind of want to go quick to make sure your summon does stuff, right? So, we want to get your augment out. So this would just be a move, heal self, and get your augment out. I think this time we might leave the augment, even though it saves us a turn, just because I have to replay it then instead of doing other stuff that I want. And yeah. Brute! You need to start killing some cultists, specifically the one in front of you, probably. So it wouldn't hurt to use your bottom attack here. And then also... Is there anything lined up for a nice 2-target? Not really. If we don't go quick enough, we could certainly do this, and this would give us 2-target attack. Because if the bones are going to run in, then we'd be able to hit all 3 of them. Okay. Alright, let's go with that. Spellweaver. Don't worry, you'll get some stuff. Start round. Bones are going last. Interesting. Night demons are attack in place. Interesting. The cultists are summoning yet again. Sybil. If I leave the ones in the back, they'll kind of hurt themselves and prepare themselves for the brood. Starting with the Mindthief. Starting with the Mindthief's thingy here. The Night Demon is by far the fastest. So I'll make him go over here, and that one's going to attack the Night Demon for disadvantage. +0 or ×2. So that definitely kills the Night Demon. You didn't have Pacifist or something, did you? No. Okay. Cool, so Night Demon's dead. I'm just going to look ahead. Okay, so there are no more Night Demons. I will just get rid of this now, so it quits drawing for them. Cool. Technically, you're not supposed to know that, but I've done this scenario before, so no, please. There we go. Okay. So that's the Mindthief summon. Now the Mindthief gets to go. We need to start whittling down these little bones here. I kind of... Well, that means this guy's going to go here, right? Oh, shoot. Well, if I do this... Then he will move here to attack these two at least. So we'll do that. We're going to move up and hit him for 3... Well, we'll heal self for 2. Really just 1. And then we'll attack 3 the bones. +2, so 5. Bones is down to 1 health. Not bad. That goes to active. That's discarded. Tinkerer! What do we want to do? Maybe... How far is your stun? Range 3. So you can definitely stun this guy. Prevent him from summoning more stuff. Does anybody need a heal? You're pretty... You're down 1, the brute's down nothing, so... We might just use you as a move. That just gives the bones more stuff to hit. What are the bones doing again? Moving and attacking. Target 1 enemy with all attacks. Maybe I will go here. Or maybe I will stun this one and go here. I'll let them summon. because then I have a lot of stuff to attack. So we'll attack first and then we'll move. Starting with this attack one. So 1 damage to that cultist. -1, so 0. Cool. Well, anyway. But then he's not going to be summoning. Well, this one will summon, and he'll summon on that side. And then I can run up and whack all of them. I don't know. Shoot. And then what's the bottom of this? It's just going to be a move 2. I could jump move 2 to get here, and then... Well, the Mindthief still went first, so he's going to summon that thing over there. I think I'd rather go here and actually use the boots for a change. Okay. Discard. Brute, you're next. I was hoping the bones would move up, but that didn't quite happen like I planned. So we'll do the 2 target attack and then attack whatever's left. So starting with a 2 target top, 2 damage apiece. You don't have a power potion or anything? No, okay. So just 2 damage apiece starting with the cultist because I really want to get that dead. Bless! Good. He's dead. Make sure to grab the blesses out. One of you drew a bless before. I think it was you. Everybody, I can't see with that up. Battle interface. I'll be shuffling this in a second. Yeah, so it's not removing blesses. I gotta remember to do that. Okay, it was the Mindthief. I'm pretty sure it was the pet, if I recall. Okay, so shuffle. I'll take you out just to make sure. So you got 1. You only need to get 1 more kill, and then this will be the brute's last scenario. So then we got the second attack on this thing for 2 more damage. Times 2, so that's 1, 2, 3 damage after that. Nice, natural times 2. And then since we got it, we'll do another 2 attack on it. +2, so that's another 3 damage. Since he was summoned, he doesn't drop a coin. Discard. Nice. Night demons are skipped. Cultists! Well, this one's stunned. This one's going to suffer 2 damage and summon another bones. And the Mindthief was here, so we'll do that one. Mindthief is quicker. And then did 2 damage to himself, so he's down to 3. That one's stunned. Okay. Next. Spellweaver. Want to kill all the bones is what we're trying to do, but I don't think she can. And this is going to be an overkill on that. Once again, stuff dies before you get a chance. She can certainly hit these 2 at least. This one's muddled. We could save the... there's no point to save the advantage goggles. I think I'm just going to melee, actually. She wants to kill, so... How many cards you... Man, you're burning through your cards really quickly. How about this? Let's melee with this, and if it's still not dead, we'll make a summon. Okay? So we're going to melee with that, which is 2. We're going to get 2 from that, so it's 4 damage to this bones. Times 2. Alright. So it's not dead then. That was a natural times 2, not a bless. Cool. Well, that's 1 monster. I gotta keep track of that. And then we gotta move, so... Someone had Aggressor, but given that the Spellweaver is right here, I think we'll just keep it like that, maybe. And then the Living Bones. This one was summoned, so it's not going to act. This is the only one that's going to act. And you're moving, targeting 1 enemy with all attacks. It's 2 damage. The Verminling went first, so you're actually not going to move, so you're just going to attack the Verminling twice for 2. So 2 and 3. So 5 damage. Okay. That's the end of the round. Next round. Once again, the Vermilion should go quick, so the summon will do some stuff. The Brute needs to go up and whack both of those. Unfortunately, he can't really do that. His biggest attack is this, but he doesn't really have wind. We could do this to move up, and then next turn go quick and try to kill it. He's getting the cultist, god damn it. Really he only needs one. He doesn't need both. So we'll do that. Mindthief. Attack move. Cultists. They're both kind of weak, to be honest. That bottom would have actually been a good idea when the night demons are up, because the night demons hit really hard. Never mind. It's only an attack too, so it doesn't matter. We could do this then. Yeah, we'll do that. And we'll use the bottom of that for a change. Spellweaver. Did I lock that? No. You don't really have any elements. It's a shame we're using crackling here. It's just melee attacks, but actually I think we're gonna go late just because nothing else to do. Tinkerer. You also don't have a whole lot of... well, you got these three. The Brute was going to do, what, 18? 15? And the Brute has his spear, so the Brute's going to hit these two. And so if they're not dead, then you could run up and do something. But I think just a simple 2-target attack would probably be good enough for you. Can you hit 2 targets from where you are? Oh yeah, easily. Okay. So just shield in place, I guess. Or immobilize, maybe. We want you going relatively quickly. Don't want you burning anything yet. Don't need to. Alright, start round. Cultists go first. Basically, they're exploding, right? Yeah, I figured. So they move, do 1 damage. The only way you could do that is here. So Tinker's going to get hit twice. Which means the Brute's whole plan to spear 2 of them is not... Well, you could... I guess the Brute could move here and spear both of them. Okay. So the Tinker is going to get attacked twice for 1 damage piece. 2 damage and nothing, so just 2 damage. That's unfortunate. Well, we didn't have the shield up anyways, so... the Brute. The Brute is going to go... Oh, man. Tinker's going to get hit even more. Alright, how about this? Let's just have the Brute attack from where he is. Do 3 damage to him. +1. Okay, so we killed him. And the Brute will be retiring after this. Which means that that cultist is now going to attack 3 the Tinkerer. 2 more damage to the Tinkerer. Okay. I'm not going to move the Brute onto coins. I would well, let's see, can I... I'm half tempted just to open a door. In fact, I think I am. I'm going to open the door. Wait, who has the aggressive? Is it the Brute? The Brute has the aggressive. Okay, I'm not incentivized to do that then. Although this is going to wrap up pretty quickly, so... Maybe we do want to open a door? Okay, we'll open this door. Let's see what's in here. Because you still got to get some chests and stuff. So I'm using the base 2 move and the boots to open the door. And what do we got? We got Frost Demons and more Living Bones. Living Bones we already got taken care of. Frost Demons are moving extra, so they move... They're, what, elite, not elite? They got Retaliate, that sucks. So the elites are going to move 5 and then blah, 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 blah. But they're going pretty late, so... Tinkerer is next. What was your plan again? Immobilize the cultist and then... Go 2-target attack. I think the Mindthief can handle those. I think I'll just leave the Mindthief alone. So what we should do is go and help this guy. So we can run in and immobilize them. 1, 2, it's range 3, right? Yeah, range 3. And then hit these two guys. Won't be a bad idea for a time to use that either. Living Bones, can you reach them? You have extra movement, so you have 5 movement. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, so you are going to reach the brute, unfortunately, there. But at least I can prevent the... Which one's going first? The Bones? So these guys are not going to move anyways, because the Bones are going to be crowding them. So with my range 3, 1, 2, I can't reach anything. There's no... Oh, frick, where was I? Here? Here. I might as well attack these two guys. Because I'm not going to be able to kill the one, and then the swarm will be... the swarm will be able to attack and poison the other bones. So we're going to attack the 2 bones with the Tinker before moving for 2 damage apiece. Starting with this one. Bless, so this one dies, and the other one... -1, so 1 damage doesn't quite kill it. And then we're going to move here. Which means this guy's immobilized next turn. We immobilize and then move. So discard, discard. Remember to move the Bless. Because this can't handle it. Okay. And then, that's the Tinker. Now the Living Bones are going to go. This is the only one left. It's going to go here and whack both of those guys. But we should do the elites first. Hold on. So number 2 goes first. 1, 2, 3, 4. Where are your markers? Here we go. 4. 5 with that. And they can target 3, but fortunately there's only 1 target. So they're going to hit the brute for 2 damage. So that is just straight 2 damage to brute. And the other one's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Because he can reach. Do another 2 damage. Another 2 damage to the brute. Okay, and then this Living Bones is going to go here. And attack for 1 damage apiece. Starting with the summon. Well, starting with this focus and then the summon. So 1 damage to the Mindthief, so nothing. And 0 to the summon as well. Okay. Now the Mindthief gets to go, or more accurately, the little plague, or the rat swarm gets to go for 2 damage and poison. Times 2, so 4. So 1, 2, 3 damage and poison. Now, I underestimated that summon. It might actually... certainly useful for when you can't attack on turn 1. Alright, Mr. Mindthief. You actually got a perfect opportunity to use this push, which I wasn't really intending to do, but there you go. So attack 2, so attack 4, push against this guy. -1, so attack 3, but the poison cancels out, so it's plenty of damage there. And... so the question is range 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just short of that. Do I want to open up this door? I think what I'll do is I'll grab this coin here. Because the Mindthief still needs money. Tinker, why didn't I need to start grabbing money for you because you need money, right? Okay. Now the Frost Demons go, but fortunately they're not ranged, they're completely melee, and they have no way to get any further, so they're just going to stand in place. Nice and quiet-like. Spellweaver, what do we want to do with you? We want to, next turn, do a ton of damage. We still got 2 attacks left, so what I think we'll do is just jump. Oh, we don't have stealth. Well... everybody else has went, and I will be able to go quick. So I think what I'll do is I'll jump 1, 2, 3, because I'm planning to attack these guys, and then go quick 3, 4. How about that? Attack those and then run. I don't want to use that as an attack, so we'll just do that, and that's the round. So now this round. Mindthief probably just gonna take out the cultist. Do what you can. You got an augment, which means this is now, well... Well, we would probably just do a basic attack top. We don't actually need, Well, I guess the other no. Because that's a loop 2 bottom. Yeah, anyway, so we'll do that for the Mindthief. The Brute... Yeah, you're just going to, oops, why did you do that? Keep the guys in place and let the Spellweaver do some work. Spellweaver needs to short rest. Good, that is the one I wanted to lose. Well, I guess I could have lost something else, but either will work. This might be easier to use now and use this one in the future. So we'll do that for the Spellweaver. And the Tinkerer, we do have a nice 2 target set up there for this. It's only 2 target, unfortunately, but I could also use this as a shield, but the odds are the skeletons are going to be going first. So there's that. But it would give us a nice chance to use that. So we'll do that. Odds are the shield is not going to come into play, but okay. So what was the plan? So you're going to use that to run? Hopefully. Alright. Start round. Oh, you know what I forgot to do? I'm sorry. I forgot to put the rubble here. Why are you... There we go. That's weird. Oh, because there we go. That is why I had it that way, because then these hexes could actually be rotated. So what chest is this? Number 4. So number 4 is in the corner here. We'll get to it in a bit, but yeah, I gotta remember to do that. So could that Bones have... Yeah, that Bones could have reached because he went through his partner instead of around, so it's still valid the way it is. Frost Demons, you are shielding and... Oh, and now I kind of wish I had Frost or the Fire Orbs. God damn it. Because they would be hurting themselves. Living Bones are doing a little extra damage, and the Cultist is going to summon more stuff, so hopefully the Vermling can finish that off or do something. Anyway. Worst case, we have the other guys to come around and do their thing. So, starting with the Spellweaver, we're going to do their big attack for 3 damage. The first 2 are going to be 5 damage. We're going to use this and this. So it's 3, 6 damage advantage for the first 2. So we're going to do the Elite and this one won't have that +2. So 6 damage advantage. We will shuffle just for good luck. 6 damage advantage. Come on. +0. So 6 damage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's unfortunate. So again, 6 damage to the next one. Miss or -1. So 5 damage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's really unfortunate. All right. And then this next one doesn't have this time or this +2. So it's just 4 damage. 5 damage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, okay. And actually the Spellweaver, so that's lost. Might be better off just staying where she is. Because they're not attacking, they're just moving. They're going to shield to move and basically, yeah, so they got extra movement, +1. So the Elite has 5 movement, so it'll go here, or it'll go like 2, 3. This one will go 2, 4. This one will go 1, 2, 3, 4. So the Spellweaver will be completely surrounded, and this is where that Frost melee thing would be great, except for the Retaliate. So then the following turn, we just... Oh, we don't have anything fast. Oh, that sucks. So, can we outrun him a little bit? By going here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nope. That doesn't help. Oh boy. Certainly don't want to go up in here because then the Bones are going to hit her as well. She can take 1 hit from the Elite. That's not a big deal. It's just the other two, and she can't really go very quick at all. So what we're going to do is heal and make sure she's at least topped off. Discard. Alright, Brute, you're next. The option for the Brute is to jump over them. 1, 2, 3, 4, and disarm this one. Well, they're not attacking, so that never mind. That's not gonna help. Well, hold on. If we're disarming this one, does standing here help? Yes, it does. Okay, we're gonna make the Spellweaver go there instead of heal, because then the elite can come up, the next one can, and that's it. And then the mana bolt or the mana will block one but not the other, and then she can do these two, jump over them, fire orbs whatever's left, get some kills, and then worst case she'll have to discard that. So that's a better play. Okay, so the Brute is going to stay in place and going to attack to disarm this one. -2, so 0 damage. Good. Yeah, he doesn't have the poison, so just stay in place. So that's it for that. The Frost Demons are next. There is no fire to consume, but the Frost Demon is going to go 2, 3, 4, 5, and then this one's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, because they have plenty of movement for that. And that's what they're going to do. This one doesn't have a target, so it'll just stay put. Mindthief, your little thingy goes first. It only has movement 1. And then the Mindthief gets to go. So the Mindthief... that whole jumping thing isn't going to help. I'm going to... 1, 2, 3, 4... 1, 2, 3. I could open up that door. Nah, we're just gonna have him go here and attack. So we're gonna use that one is a base 2 move, and this one's going to be a base 2 attack plus 2. So it's gonna be a 4 attack against this guy. +1, plenty, good. No more freaking bones. I mean, it was gonna die anyways because of the 2 damage it does to itself, but then we don't have to deal with the living bones. And that is the last of the cultists, so we'll get rid of that. Mindthief is done. Now the Tinkerer. You have the option. You don't have your jumping boots. The second time I wanted to use jumping boots. I think we'll just take out those two and use our advantage and stuff. Wait, if I had moved the Brute back, then I could do this and wound him. Okay, we'll do that, because the Brute didn't move. We're going to make the Brute go back so the Tinkerer can run up and wound him. That seems like a really good idea, given that they're shielded and stuff, so... Okay, so then the Tinkerer is going to pop a potion, so this is now 4 damage and wound. Oh, the Frost Demons already went. I was going to say, oh, then we got fire, but no. And then we'll also... Oops. Pop advantage, because why not? And this is gone from a while ago. So... 4 damage, wound, advantage. With fire. So starting with this one, 4 damage, advantage. +1 or +1, so 5 damage. 1, 2, 3, 4. Because of the shield. And then the other one. Just 4, so 1, 2, 3, and wound. All the living bones haven't gone yet. That's right. So Tinkerer's going to take a whack here. Okay, that's the Tinkerer. The cultists are dead. This one gets burned, of course. And then this one goes to discard. Okay, yeah, you only had 4 health. You should be fine. So the bones go blink. They lose 1 for the wound. That one's gonna lose this oh, shit. Okay. And then number 4 is going to attack the Tinkerer. 4 +1 damage, so 3 damage to the Tinkerer. 3 damage to the Tinkerer, which I think she's fine. 1, 2, 3. Barely. But she's fine. Okay, that's the round. Tinkerer, do you have a really nice fast one? Not really, so we're going to short rest. We want you to go really, really fast. 20 is pretty fast. Does the brute need to heal? If the brute's gonna run up, probably, so it wouldn't be a bad idea. Mindthief, I think, is gonna open up the next door. Actually, the Mindthief's out of cards. We'll make the Mindthief long rest, because why not? Spellweaver is going to have to do this. Jump 4, and then she can hit all of them, yeah. Go as quick as she can. They might even consume the fire, and then it'll be up for next round, but... Tinker, we plan to attack stun something, I guess. Maybe even well, we could stun the one next to this one and then immobilize that one, and then let the brute go late, and then the brute will be fine, right? Okay, I like that. I'm for that. We could do that. Using a bunch of really quick cards to do this, but hopefully we go before the bones. I think we will. The only way bones go quicker is to shield and heal or something like that. So, brute is gonna long rest. Brute's gonna long rest. You're gonna long rest, and there we go. What? Long rest. Start on. There we go. Okay. Tinker, living bones. Living bones are doing what? They are moving and attack. Perfect. Perfect. So we are going to immobilize this one and take a step back. Yeah? Yeah. Okay. Immobilize that one, take a step back. And then we're actually going to be stunning the other one. And with that, we're going to do a 1 damage attack on it. Plus 0, so 0 because they have 1 shield. Discard, discard. Perfect. Living bones now go. They both take a damage. This one tries to attack, but there's nothing around him. And then this one loses the stun. So this one's going to die in its next turn. And this one will, yeah, okay. Frost Demon. Yeah, Frost Demons are next. Cool. So they're doing less damage, but piercing. So it'll be consuming an element. Might as well do that and consume for this. Because I'll be generating fire myself next turn. So they are going, the elite is going to attack for 3 damage to my Spellweaver. 4 damage. This is the last tick of frost armor. Ironic. Okay, and then the non-elite is going to attack for 2 damage. 4 damage. She can certainly take that. Okay. And then it's the Spellweaver's turn. Oh, wait, hold on. This guy gets to go. Because now there's an open space. Movement 2. So, 2. Because this guy's targeting that hex, it's a valid move, so that's where he's going. Cool. So the Spellweaver's going to go jump. 1, 2, 3. If she went anywhere else over here, she'd be out of range. And she's trying to kill the Frost Demons by herself, is what she's trying to do. Okay. And then she has no other advantage or anything, so it's really just attacking for 3 damage apiece. Starting with, well, we're going to generate fire too. Starting with the elite for 3 damage. -2, perfect. This one, +1. Okay, there's a kill. And this one, +0, perfect. So that's 2 kills. Alright, and then these 2 long rests. This one just gets back to health. Oh, hold on. The summon goes. Okay. Alright, and then you get to choose what card you get back. What don't we need anymore? The loot seems important. Probably the push, given that there is no more of that sort of thing. The benefit is that it's, yeah, we'll get rid of that one. And the brute gets back his couple of things. 2 health. And some cards. This is the first time he has had to rest this time, huh? Also don't really need the push, and I rarely use that. It's a burn 6 heal bottom essentially is what this is. It's kind of annoying. Alright, so that's it. This is lost. Fire generated. End round. So Spellweaver. You have... Oh, the Spellweaver is going to exhaust this turn. Unless we can kill the demon quick. Yeah, I have to long rest. If I short rest, there's a 50-50 chance I lose the one card, and then this will be the. So she's long resting, has to, if there's any chance. We need to destroy this frost demon, or at least do something with it to keep it in place. Can the Mindthief do that? The Mindthief could go 1, 2, 3, 4, and then stun it. So is there frost? There is frost. Okay. The move attack top would have to be required in order to get this two range stun. Although he does have a jump. This is the jump. So he could use this to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and stun it. This one's gonna die, so the Mindthief would be safe. He has to run all the way across the other side afterwards, but that seems to be the best way to go. Well, it's really slow though, so hopefully the demons don't go quick. But it uses, well, and if it doesn't have the frost, then I can't stun it. But if the demons go first, I'm screwed anyway. The only way to guarantee it would be this. And then, well, yeah, okay, yeah, we're good. Worst case, I pop cloak, but I don't think I'll need it. And then, with this attack top, I can try whittling this guy down and killing it. If that isn't gonna happen, then the brute can range attack it. And I don't want to generate this yet. I do want to go quick though. It would be to, yeah, because the Mindthief's going to run up. It'll be to just hit this guy. Or I could try hitting the Frost Demon with that range. So the Mindthief's still going to go first. Spellweaver's long resting, and then Tinkerer. Probably some sort of range attack to try and help us kill that thing. It's going to be poison. That's not great. I mean, ideally, we'd let the Spellweaver get it, because the Spellweaver needs a couple more kills yet. +1 to all your attacks. I'm not adjacent to any. Oh, I am adjacent to the Brute. Okay, well then let's... Can we go quicker than the Brute? The Brute can go a little bit later. 27. Then we don't need this. What's the quickest this Tinkerer can go? 18? 17 with this, but we want to get an attack in, so we could do this. Have the Brute go 20 something, maybe? 27, which is what I got there. And then, I don't want to generate you yet. I certainly don't want to get any chests, so... Move towards the next room. Kind of want to save the AoE. What don't I need? What don't I need? Well, the other thing is I could just do this. Which I think is what the Tinker is doing. And then, but that would make me go quicker, so I'll put it second. And just stay in place and heal myself. Okay. Oh, this is not the Spellweaver. Okay, let's go. Living Bones are 20. They're just moving, attack, and healing. So we should be finished with them before then. And you are moving and attacking and stuff. Which, with the Mindthief being up here and these guys being dead, the Frost Demon will come up and whack him anyways. So, yeah, cool. Mindthief, your little pet goes. And then I go 1, 2, 3, 4 by using the boots. And then I will use the attack 1, and I might as well poison. So that's attack 3 with poison against this guy. -2, perfect. Wonderful. My god. So 0 damage, but it's poison. The poison will prevent the heal, so he won't heal back up. But and then we're gonna do an attack 2 range, or sorry, attack 1 range 2. This is only for melee attacks, right? Yeah. So this will generate a frost, and it'll do 1 damage to this guy. -1, 0, perfect. Just what I like to see. Next is the Tinkerer. The Tinkerer is also going to attack and poison for 2 damage. Sorry, she's going to do this first, so it's for 3 damage. +1, 4 damage. 1, 2, 3, 4. Dang it. Well, maybe the brute will be able to kill it. Alright, so poison. And generates leaf. And that goes to the active area. Living Bones go. This one dies. This one takes a tick and then heals. And then attacks because that's the only thing in front of them. And the Bones is just doing a base 2 attack. Or just a base 3 attack. Against the Mindthief. 3 damage to the Mindthief. Son of a bitch. And the Mindthief does have cards to discard, okay? This one... Okay. So the Mindthief negates damage. And the Bone's just sitting there now. Now the Frost Demon loses a stun. And then the spell... When did the Brute... Oh, the Brute goes before the Frost Demon, okay. So the Brute will... can certainly heal the adjacent one. The Brute is going to attack 3, the Frost Demon. +2. Okay, Frost Demon's dead. I guess we should have saved it for the Spellweaver, but whatever. So this will go to the discard. And then, because the Mindthief... It was actually 1 more damage as well, because of the Tinker thing. He's going to heal the Mindthief for 2. And generate leaf, which is already generated. Spellweaver gets to heal for 2. Please. Gets back the goggles, and then we have to have this one, so we'll get rid of this. Heals for 2, not 1. And then for this turn, she has to go basically last. Might as well get the summon out. Because, I don't know, experience. And that's the round. So that's what she's doing. She got her thing back. There's a whole nother room for her to get more kills. So that's not really that big of a concern. Mindthief. We do have Frost now, so the Mindthief could finish off this guy, or the Mindthief could go and loot. I think I'm going to have the Mindthief go and loot it. She's got full health. Odds are the damage, whatever, is not going to hurt her. 1, 2, 3, oh, frick. 1, 2, 3. Huh. Well. How about the Mindthief goes get some coins? I think I'll let the Mindthief get coins in here and just everybody else leave. So yeah, we'll still do that for the Mindthief. The Brute and the Tinkerer. Well, Tinkerer... We still have this, and they both could use a heal. So we could let the Tinkerer heal, and then just attack. And between the Tinkerer attacking and the Brute attacking, the Brute doesn't have a direct attack, unfortunately. But if the Brute goes after the Mindthief is, what, 14? So if the Brute goes 15, the Mindthief will be out of the way. And then the Brute can... whack it. Well, shoot. The whole point of this heal was to get them as well, wasn't it? Can the what's this one? That's the loot. There's this one. I only need to move 2. Move 2 and loot. So we can save the move and jump for later. So that way the Tinker heals everybody up and then attacks this thing. The Brute needs to go after the Mindthief in order to get his attack in. No, wait, never mind. There's an open space there. What am I talking about? The only problem, well, no, I still want to go after the Mindthief so that the Mindthief actually gets the coinage. So the Mindthief's got a 29. And so we'll make the Brute go, I don't know, 35-ish. The Spellweaver probably wants wind because she'll be getting back her stuff. So we'll do something like that. And we're good. So flip. Start round. Living Bones go first. They're shielding and healing, I bet. There are no more Frost Demons. Hey! I actually know what they're doing. Alright, so he shields. Heals for 2. And now he has 2 shields, so he's a little bit harder to deal with. That's okay. Tinker! Tinker is going to heal both of us, or should we attack it first? We'll heal both. Okay, so this will take one tick opponent potables off. You need to get your coinage too. That's right. So yeah. Okay, so that healed. Well, it's gonna heal you back to full, basically, is what's gonna go. Okay. So then you're going to also do your attack, which is 2 damage. Times 2, 4 damage, so 2 get by because he has 2 shield. Discard. Next up is the Mindthief. The Mindthief will go 1-2. And so moving with this. And then looting 1, generating dark. Alrighty, Brute is next. Oh, the Bones is still alive, so... Oh, sorry, that went up here. So the Brute is gonna go here. And then whack the Bones for 3. Both of these are 3 and there's no wind, so it doesn't really matter which one. So Brute attacks for 3 damage, plus 0. 1 gets through because he has 2 shield. You son of a... Frost Demon doesn't exist. And then the Spellweaver goes. I don't want to bother with the summon. So I think I'll move the Spellweaver up. Yeah, we need to get the Spellweaver out of here. Or we can make the Spellweaver get the chest. Nah, we're giving up one of the moves right now. Dark is already generated, so we are going to get her cards back. Well, we are still going to burn this, because when we burn it, this card now will end up in her hand. So even though the summon... So in normal play, you would want to do that. You would use it not just for gets to experience, but also by playing that. It goes to your lost pile, and then you can immediately recover it with this. So that all 7 cards are in your hand instead of in your discard. So you don't risk losing this one. Unless you want to lose that one, of course. But so she got her cards back. She moved up. Which means this has a really nice nice attack on all of them. But you got an 11 here, so you'll be out of the way. The Mindthief. Would I want... I kind of want to repeat this on the Mindthief. So I'll use the stamina push on the Mindthief before the end of his turn. It'll get us attack stun on it just in case, and then we can get him moving and getting more coins and stuff. The Tinkerer probably pick up these 2 along the way. Has she picked up? She hasn't picked up anything. So, did I end the round yet? No, end the round. So Tinkerer will, we'll let the Tinkerer get this coin, and probably the one that drops from this skeleton, and this one along the way. She needs to get 5. Oh boy. And then she'll heal something. Spellweaver, you... Now that we have wind... I forgot to generate wind. So, wind. We're going to generate wind for you, and then we are going to get you... probably the biggest move we got. Go quick. So the Mindthief got our cards back, so this 8 should allow us to stun. And then we'll also get a move attack, or, you know, move just to get here. That's unfortunate. Just too bad it wasn't like enhanced with a +1 move or something like that. Anyway. Brute. We need to finish this guy off. Pierce. That's what we should have done last time. In fact, I think I am just going to make the Brute just kill it and not even worry about what the Mindthief is doing. Okay, and then so the Mindthief, we're going to make you... What's your biggest move? Move 4, I think, from this thing? And so between that and that, you should be able to reach the chest, right? So we can go 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 1. No, you can't get the attack in like that. So we'll just, yeah, that's fine. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. Is that everybody? That's everybody. Flip. Flip. Start round. Brute. Alright, Living Bones. What are you doing? Moving and attacking. Good enough. Brute. Attack for 3 damage. Pierce. +0. Good. Oh, and that's where I should have had her do the bottom attack thing and hopefully get the attack. Well, anyway. So the Brute killed, and then the Brute is going to move on and let these guys get the coinage. Next is the Mindthief. The Puppeteer is not going to move now. And so with the Mindthief, we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Because we got a move 4 and a move 3. So what is in chest number 4? 15 gold. Good. Great. Let me write that down here. Mindthief is 15 gold from chest. Perfect. Alright, next is the Spellweaver. The Spellweaver is going to consume said air and get that going again. And then move. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then last but not least, the Tinkerer goes. Is anybody down some health? Right now, the Spellweaver and the Mindthief are, and herself. So, alright, well, that's an easy pick then. It's going to heal 5, 3 plus 2 to herself. And then move 4, which we use to get a coin. Actually, let's get the other one. 1, 2, 3, 4, because it's harder with movement. She also does have like a loot. A burn loot or something. But we're not going to use it, so. Okay. End of the round. So this aggressor now fails. So no aggressor, but again, don't really care because he is retiring right away. So Mindthief needs to work a little harder. Brute. Start making your way there. We do have boots. Which would, well, the boots would allow us to almost get there. Are we at 3 cards? Good. So I think what we'll do is we'll use the boots and a move 3 to get close to there. I kind of want to discard this because I don't need the push. So what we'll do is we'll use these two. I want to save you in the hand. Not that it's randomized or anything, but by putting this in there, I can choose to get rid of it. And I don't think I'll be needing this anymore. At most, will probably be the 2-target one. Alright, Spellweaver, we just need to get you over there. Likewise with the Brute here, so... Fortunately, you don't have a whole lot of move. There's this one, but that means I can't open the door. Unless I, do like a small attack the first round and then have to rest or something, maybe. Because this is my biggest move right now. I should probably invest in boots. What was I saving up for? The bow? But I think boots might be a better thing because of all the burns that are tied to it, like my move 4, move 4, move 3. After I use them, I'm completely useless after that. Not a bad idea to heal this turn. If I move 2 and move 2, I could barely reach what's in the room. Okay, so we'll just use you as a move then. And hold off on the attacking. Speed-wise doesn't really matter. And then Tinkerer. Tinker's gonna long rest, because why not? Alright, and then, like I said, Tinker is long resting. So, here we go, start round. I forgot to totally flip those, but looks like the initiative's still held. Okay. Starting with the Mindthief. Oh, I've still got Living Bones drawing. Not until we get more Living Bones. Okay, Mr. Mindthief. You're really just moving, is all I want you to do. You don't have boots, so 2. And that is it. 2 and heal self 2. Which, yep, tops you off at least. But given that you're going to be long resting this time, it doesn't really help or pay. Enoch's Brute. Everybody else going so late. It's just going to be 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't want to waste that. Like, I don't have enhancements, so when I retire this one, I got 5, 10 right there, so that's a bless. So I'm... How many cards have I got? Do I want to discard this? I could... It's only 4 damage. I'm just going to take the trap damage. I will be getting 2 of it back from the rest, so not a big deal. Alright. Discard, discard. Now the Spellweaver. 1, 2, 3. And heal. In fact, I could heal off the Brute, but again, the Brute's going to get most of it back, so I'd rather top off the Spellweaver. No, that's not the Spellweaver. This one needs to have 3 or fewer. And you'll be down to 5 at this point. 6, counting this one. So you might have to work a little harder. Which is what I said all along, right? And then the Tinkerer is back up to full health as well. Man, we're doing pretty good. Doing pretty good. Alright, what don't we need anymore? +1 attacks. Given she kind of stands behind, probably will be useful. Obvious one. Pull, probably. She's gonna kind of, you know, take her sweet time to get back up there like everybody else, but alright, end the round. Sweet. Now you are going to just long rested. The Brute. Well, the Brute had to use this to get there, so the Brute will be long resting this time. We're not opening up the door, so I'm just going to give him back the thing. The Brute's long resting. The Mindthief is long resting. And the Spellweaver is moving up some more. I'm okay with the Spellweaver getting that. I'm going to save this one. Is there any reason for you to short rest? I don't want to lose either of the 2 major ones, so I'll probably make her long rest as well. So you... Does anything else need healing? I think everybody's capped except for the Brute, but he'll be getting most of it back. We're going to get 1 coin from you and then 1 coin from you. The Mindthief is going to go get those coins and work our way up. So probably, I was going to say probably take something really slow. This is the slowest thing we got. We'll do you and you. Because we only need to move 1 space, no sense getting a really big move. Okay. And the other 2 are resting, so... Alright. Spellweaver gets to go first, and all the Spellweaver's doing is just moving and grabbing a coin. And that's it. And then the Tinkerer is going to move and grab a coin. And that's it. Tinkerer is up to 2 coins. Mindthief gets the boots and the weapon back. And then has to pick a card to get rid of. You're white. Once again, could theoretically take back the augment, but at this point, I do kind of want to go through cards a little bit quickly. I'm still going to need you coming up. Heal self. It's a nice attack top range disarm. Get rid of the stunning thing. I mean, well, this is a 5 damage non-burn. This is only 4 damage because I got the augment going. So, I'll be using these 2 this time. 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, I don't need it. I don't need the move top anymore, I don't think. Okay. We'll just do that. You got your health back. We were planning to get rid of... What's on the bottom? This one. Okay. And we already did the health and blah blah blah, so alright, that's the end of the round. No, end round, please. Okay. No elements have been generated in a while, but that's okay. So, we are going to open this door here. Probably have the brute just stand in the doorway again, so odds are going to need to range attack something. We definitely want the brute to go before the Spellweaver. The other 2 aren't going to be participating in a while, but does the wind help? I'm gonna have to move. Pierce. Given that they're flame demons, definitely want to keep that. I won't. Yeah. So you and generate wind, I guess. Maybe the wind will help the Spellweaver on the following turn, because then, well, they'll be. The Spellweaver's gonna long rest this turn. Just to guarantee that we get the 2 burn cards back. So yeah, the Spellweaver's not going to do anything. It doesn't matter when you go. And the move jump. No. Let's not do the move jump. Well, the benefit of doing the move jump here is that I can use this next turn with the pierce. So okay, maybe we'll do the move jump. But the flame demons are ranged. Flame demons are ranged, but the skeletons aren't. Mindthief, we need to get you there and loot so that you can actually help. You're long resting, and then Tinkerer. You're gonna go pick up that one, so you need move 4. Yeah, you need to move 4. Got it. Pick a random heal, I guess, because I kind of want to save those for the next room. I don't think I need to heal anything, though. Well, actually, hold on. If you're here, 1, 2, 3... No, you can't reach it. Good. And then if you're going... I'm going to swap you. So that way the rat actually goes in the right direction for a change. 1 movement. Good for clearing the single room, but after that, it's hard to use, so... Alright. Once again, I put you in the Spellweaver spot. Okay. Start round. Here we go. Tinkerer goes first. Once again, it's just going to grab the coin. Tinkerer's up to what, 3? So Tinkerer needs 2 more coins. Hopefully, well, I'm assuming it's going to be kind of mirrored, just given the shape of the thing. And then that's it. Still want to waste a heal. And then the brute. The brute is going to reveal the room, and this time I'll remember to put the objects there. Alright, so we got 1 elite flame demon. Problem with the flame demon... Do they have range retaliate? Frost demon. Okay, so we need to draw for them. Need to put the bones back. Draw for the bones. Oh, wonderful. The flame demons are only attacking adjacent. Yeah, the ranged one has... yeah, so the elite one has range retaliate. And the living bones aren't moving at all either. Which is actually good because I'm range 3, so that won't actually affect my brute right now. So given I still have 2 more movement, do I want to move in a little bit? I mean, they're going to be attacking adjacent. I certainly don't want to go up to them right now. Are you able to generate frost? No. That's unfortunate. The benefit of going here is that I can use my spear then. Next turn. Okay, I think I'll do that. Cool. So we got the wind going. And then we're going to do an attack range 3. 4 shield, 3 shield. Really, really sucks. Maybe go here so I can attack the bones at least. Here, I guess. Yeah, that means I can't reach them without moving. That's it'll be okay. So we're gonna attack Living Bones 2 for 3 damage. I still haven't used a stamina potion. Man. So 3 damage to that. +1, so 1, 2, 3 actually gets through. Good. Good. Next are the Flame Demons. They attack adjacent, and then they consume Frost, which is nothing. Then the Living... No, then the Mindthief goes. The Mindthief goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. With the 4 from this, and the boots. And then generates dark and loots. All the money. How many coins are you up to? 8? Spellweaver almost outdid you last round. And then last but not least, the Spellweaver gets 2 long rests. So we definitely want you. I think we're going to get rid of you. Cool. Now Spellweaver's job is just to get in here. This is range 2 retaliate, so if I can get here, I'll be fine. So I just need to move 2 for her. So you're going to be doing this, and we want to go... I think we want to do this, and then next turn we'll go late summon these 2 things. But then no, I can't do that. I want to save you. I would like to use you next, though, so we'll do this, I think. But then I'm not going quick at all. They would all get to go. Well, the Flame Demons are range. They're all going to attack the Brutes. The Brute really just needs to do something defensive. Which means you can't do that. This is the only one that has retaliate, right? Well, if I move 4 and whack those 2, how's that? Oh wait, what's the Living Bones doing? Sorry. Oh, they're attacking in place. Okay. End round. So can I do a 4 and run up and whack the Living Bones? I have the boots now, so pretty much anything I use. I could do this. Yeah, this is the initiative. And then I have wind, which means this is going to pierce then too. And then hit both Living Bones, try to kill him. Alright, cool. Which means, are you line of sight? You wouldn't be able to hit her, that one, but if you have range, you 2 will definitely be able to hit her. This one, no. But these 2, yes. And their damage is 3. Spellweaver might get whacked. Unless we go quick. Move 2, that would be able to hit all of them. You know what? Actually, I think I want to go last with her. Because then she only gets attacked twice. Mindthief. Why are you taking so long? We'll save you and we'll just really just move and then we'll long rest probably. So the Mindthief may not this actually got moved up. May not actually be able to do anything. And Tinkerer. You are almost in the fray, aren't you? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, blah blam. Hey, you can hit 2 of them. Good. So if we use a move 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4 to stand in the doorway, and then go 1, 2, 3, blam blam. So yeah, you can't quite poison them or anything. So it's just a matter of doing that and immobilizing them, which... is that really the best move I got? Yep. Alright. I kind of want to save you for using you, though. So I think we'll also go late and let them do their thing. It still goes before the Spellweaver, but... yeah. Okay, we'll do that. Start round. Flame Demon 3. Holy shit. Wow, I didn't know they could go that fast. I mean, I suppose I did, but... okay. Their range is 4 and 3, which means 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. They are going to attack the brute. Right? 1, 2, 3 to the brute, 1, 2, 3, 4 to the Spellweaver. This one's not line of sight of you. You'd have to move. This one is line of sight of you. You don't have to move. So they're all attacking the brute. Good luck, sir. So the elite, they're all 2 damage? Yeah, so they're all 2 damage. The brute does have that back. So starting with the elite, 2 damage, 3 damage, so 2 by using this. And then 2 more, miss, and another 3. So 1, 2, 3. We can deal with that. Living Bones, what are you doing? Moving, attacking 1 enemy with all attacks. So hopefully we kill it. Otherwise, the brute is going to get nailed a lot. Alright, next is the Vermling. Summon moves up. I don't think you're going to be able to help at all. Move 2. Yay. Vermling now. Brute. Brute is going to go a 1, 2, 3, 4. With this and the boots. And then he is going to attack. He's going to consume the air, attack for 4 damage, pierce 1 against both of those. So starting with the back one, why not? 4 damage. -1. 1, 2, 3. And then now he's going to attack this one for 4 damage. 1, 2, 3, 4. Because they only got 1 shield. So he softened him up a little bit, at least. Someone needed to get kills. Oh, Spellweaver needed to get kills. And Tinkerer needed to get some money. Hurry up, guys. Okay, Tinkerer gets to move 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, blam blam, like we said. Not going to use the advantage goggles, but just going to use this, and that will immobilize them. So 3 damage each for this one and this one, starting with the elite. 3 damage. I think they have a lot more shield than that. And then this one is 3 damage. -1. I think all their shield just blocks it. Yeah. Well, it was worth a shot. At least they're immobilized, right? Bloop, bloop. Okay. And that's yours. Now the living bones are gonna go. Oh, baby. Good luck, brute. Good luck. Is that really 3 damage apiece? Oh my god. So the brute, knowing that this is gonna happen, gets back a few key cards. We'll get rid of you and you. You ready for 6 attacks there, brute? For 3 apiece. Oh my god. Alright, so 3, 4. Yep, you gotta discard for that. Okay, 3 damage. Yep, gotta discard for that. 3 damage. 2 damage. Hey, I can live through that one. Alright, that's 1 bones. Now another one. 3, 4 damage. I really want the pierce. This not so important. 3 damage. Okay. Come on, miss. Nope. If I get rid of this card, I'll have to long rest. If I get rid of these, I can get a turn this turn and kill one or more of them. But that'll be my last turn. Or I give one up, short rest to get a card back. And then that'll be my last turn anyways. So I think I'll lose the 2 from here. Okay. That's the bones. I survived somehow. And then Spellweaver goes 2. Doesn't want to go there because the range retaliate is range 2, yes, if I recall. Range 2, retaliate 3. That is a monster to deal with. So, yeah. Well, the brute was looking good, and healthy. Oh, baby. So basically you're going to go quick and try to... Actually, I'm not sure what the Tinker is planning to do here, but... Spellweaver, you got 3 targets. So that was your move. 3 targets and advantage. And +2, so 5 damage. Advantage on all 3 targets, starting with the elite. 5 damage, okay? +1 or +1, so 6 damage. I don't remember what your shield was. 4 shield, oh boy. So that's 2. So 5 damage to this one. +1 or +0, so 6 damage, and I think your shield was only 3. Okay, so you definitely, you definitely killed this one, so that's 1 more kill. What happened to your coins? I've been picking them all up. Oh, I forgot to finish off the rubble and stuff. Here, give me a sec. It doesn't affect, again, doesn't affect what we're doing, but there's a chest in the corner. And there's some money tokens right where the brute is, so the brute actually managed to get a money token by accident. Whoops. Oh, no, brute, I said. I was starting to set it up, and then I got distracted. Last one, 5 damage, -1, +1, 6 damage. That'll also kill this one. So there you go. Spellweaver has successfully gotten all 5 of hers. And that is a lost card. Okie dokie. And that's the end of the round. So, Brute, this is going to be your second last turn, I guess. Are other those... Ooh, I have a interesting choice here. I can either get an attack 2 on both of them, and then use an attack disarm on the other. That might be what I'll do, because I'll get more attacks out. Technically 3 attacks, since it's a burn card anyways. I won't be able to long rest then, but that's okay. Mindthief. Mindthief is going to long rest, because why not? Conserve yourself. Get over there. We need someone to get that chest. You can do that, I guess. Well, we're going to wound it, because there's only 1 left. Unfortunately, I have to get within 2, and I might as well then just be adjacent. 36, and then we'll do that. So this will be our last big attack for her. Well, we're not going to burn it, but it'll wound it, and then it'll kill it over the next 2 turns, worst case. How much health does she have? She can survive 1 retaliate. I would prefer... Yes, you definitely need to heal the Spellweaver. In fact, I think I will make the Spellweaver run up. Not melee it, but, essentially melee it. Disadvantage attack. Run up, disadvantage attack. Take 3 retaliate, and then heal it off with this. In fact, I could use you... I could use the... no, you're range 2. Shoot. Okay. Flip, 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 flip. Flip, flip. Start. Alright. Living Bones are moving, attacking, and healing self. Flame Demon is attacking. There is fire, which means they're going to do that. I will be consuming it, though, because I'm going first. I was going first, because that's why I swapped cards. Okay, so her 7 definitely goes first. And what she'll do is... Because that's only range 2. That's the drawback of this. Fortunately, that is like the only augment that you can add to this one, and that will help immensely, her being level 1 like that. This card would be a lot better if it had range, and as soon as she's decked out, that would probably be the first upgrade I get her. Anyways, move 2 with this one, and then we're going to do disadvantage attack. Blast or +0, so +0 is the worst. 3 damage, does not get through the shield, but wound, which is the main thing. Discard, oh, and then also consuming fire, that's also really important. So consume fire, wound, and then she takes 3. Oh, wait a minute. It was 3 for 5 damage, 4 shield. Aha, okay, so the flame demon's dead then. 1 damage managed to sneak by. Good. Good. Okay, next would be the Brute. This is the Brute's last turn. I'm hesitant because I still want to get that chest. And the Spellweaver needs another turn in order to get that chest. I don't want to accidentally kill them both by drawing ×2s. I am just going to attack. I should be able to take care of one. I'm going to attack the one and disarm it. Or I'll attack this one and disarm it, because it's only 2 damage, and worst case I do a little bit of damage and whittle it down a little bit. So we're going to attack the... We're going to attack to disarm this other one. ×2. Well, there you go. Discard, which means I can actually negate the attack on it if he manages to attack me. Okay. Oh, the other thing is that they're healing though, aren't they? Yeah. So I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 around. Do I still have my boots? I don't. So I am gonna burn it. But I'm not, I'm purposely not going around it so I don't have to attack. Unless it's May. Target all enemies. No, okay. So yeah, I'm gonna move 4 around it to bring the bones closer so that we can whack it easier. And the Tinkerer also needs to get another 2 coins before she gets her perks. So we may need to delay a little bit anyway. So what we're going to do is we're going to heal 3 the Spellweaver. Oh, wait. 3 from Retaliate, heal 3 from the... Yeah, okay, we're good. And then we're also going to make Tinkerer move up 2. I think easiest for Tinkerer just to grab those 2. Does she have her loot card yet? Discard. And then the Mindthief, long rest. Definitely want the move. Probably don't need you. You're kind of useless, and that's a potential move, so we'll do that. Okay. No stamina potions left, right? Everybody's used all that stuff. Okay. I still need to do this attack here. I guess the other option is if I want to... Well, the Brute's gonna die after this anyway, so we'll just... Yeah, we'll let him attack. It doesn't matter. Attack for 3 damage. 2 damage, which will kill the Brute, which is fine, because that is okay. Brute's dead. Nobody had anything about exhausting, so Flame Demon goes. Flame Demon dies. Spellweaver got her thing. Loot 5 more money tokens. We're working on it, and that heal used the last potent potable. Okay. You're down to what, 5 cards? You gotta have 3. Alright, so we're gonna kind of delay a turn or 2 here because first of all, the Mindthief can dump 2 cards pretty quickly with just short resting, skipping, and then, well, yeah. So I think we'll wait 2 more turns because the Tinkerer needs 2 turns to loot. Tinkerer needs to short rest here. And pretty much whatever it is, we're just gonna leave it because I think we. Or did I get rid of the loot card? I did get rid of the loot card. Okay. So the question is, do I want that? I don't think I care. I forgot to heal this guy, didn't I? I'll shuffle it before I draw. What was the move? It's to heal too. Okay. Well, she doesn't have any rollings or anything, so I might, I'll shuffle it. And then the flame demons are gone. It'll be safe to stun it because it's only 1 damage. And then, everybody's already topped off. And then I'm just gonna start grabbing coins. We'll save the speedy one for later. And might as well. Because we still got to be able to kill it after this, and she's got burn cards and advantage, so she'll be fine. Spellweaver needs to rest. I don't really care what it is, to be honest. So long as that she can get there, we need this. And it doesn't matter. I'll just go late. Mindthief. Basically, we just need you to burn through your cards. Move 4. Oh, did I move the guy up again? I don't think I did. He's trying to get back into combat. And we don't have the move top because I said we didn't need it. Of course. Alright. Doot and doot. And the brute needs the long rest technically. So here we go. Mindthief. Guess what you're gonna do? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You might see combat at some point. He's rushing to try and get some loot. Tinkerer. What is the range on that thing? 3? Okay. So we'll make the Tinkerer move 2 here and then attack 3. In fact, we could delay a couple turns so long as it. So we have a couple extra turns just in case. But anyways, it's an attack 1 plus 1, so 1 damage gets by, and it is stunned. So long as this thing doesn't like heal up and do some stupid stuff like that. Alright, Living Bones stands still, and then the Spellweaver goes 1, 2, 3, 4, and gets the chest. And this one has 15 gold as well. Cool. Marking that down for myself. Not bad. Cool. Definitely worth it. Living Bones, we skipped. Spellweaver was 91. And Brute is dead. So, okay, that's the end of the round. So this one will be the Tinkerer's last turn to get coins. Might as well short rest for the Spellweaver. Kind of her last hope, so we definitely need to probably wrap it up in this one. So we'll make sure that we get a nice attack in on him. Probably the biggest one we got, as well as move, just to make sure that we kill it. Mindthief, you're not going to be able to help at all this round. In fact, I think let's see, hold on, before we start the round, if I have 4, 5, so if I lose, I'm going to lose one anyway, so I'll be at 4, and then I can lose up to 3 with the short rest at the end of the round, because 1 from the short rest, and then also I can switch my mind, lose a health, and then lose 2 more, so Mindthief will be fine like this if we don't end up killing it. I can also use this as a move 4 here. And you're just going to do this to make sure we kill it, because we have advantage and stuff. Yes, good. And that's your biggest attack. Okay. This should be the last round. Brute has no initiative. I beg to differ. Target 1 enemy with all attacks. Yep. So, Thief goes first. So, what are the odds that I can delay a turn or 2 and let him get up the coins? Because I could certainly take this back and then get another 2 turns out of this. Spellweaver would have a long rest after this one, and Tinkerer has a few turns left. I think you're not healing, right? You're just going to attack one. What's your movement? Quite a bit. The Living Bones goes last. Is there any way I can stun it? Because that's a lot of damage going to the Tinkerer, and I'd have to... 1, 2, 3. The Spellweaver goes last. We could do a couple attacks on it. Well, I'm not entirely sure. I think I will just move 2 with the Mindthief here. Let the Tinkerer go. The Tinkerer grabs the last coin that she needs. So that's now complete. The Mindthief, of course, will have hers. And then this, we'll just do this. Range 3, attack 4, and then we'll advantage it as well. And we'll just end it. Because I'm kind of getting tired, to be honest, as well. So 4 damage, advantage, plus 0, plus 1, so 5 damage. Blam! Okay. And then the Spellweaver will just go and grab this coin. With the move 4. Alright, and that should be it. Yes. And then, of course, at the end of the round, the Mindthief will short rest, go, I don't want that. Lose 2, and this will be the one I would lose instead, because that's the last one. And then down to essentially 2 cards, and perfect. So I have 3 of your total cards, and she got it. Cool. So first we'll read the conclusion, and then we will revert it back and record all the stuff. With the cultists and their minions dead, it seems the Dark Rift is now dormant. It is no less disconcerting, however. You toss a rock at it, and the rock disappears into nothingness. You must admit that you wonder whether you could enter the rift yourself, and whether you could survive the trip to wherever that rock ended up, which unlocks the Plane of Elemental Power, scenario number 10. Alternatively, finding some way to close the rift is probably the more prudent decision. There's an Aether enchanter in Gloomhaven who may know more about this interplanar stuff. She's been known to ask for impossible favors before she helps anyone, though, which unlocks the Frozen Hollow, number 14, and the Forgotten Crypt, number 19. So, looking at all the guys here, we got, doesn't matter, but we got two gold for you, and we got your retirement, so you'll be good to go. Mindthief here, we definitely got your check mark. We got 15 gold from that and 16 from actual coins. Spellweaver, we got 15, and we got another 3 coins, so another 6 gold. And we definitely got your check mark. Tinkerer, we got 10 gold from that, and we got a check mark because we got your gold. Sweet. Alright, I'm going to revert it back. Alright, there we go. Cool. And the enemy, or the guy's already there. So I forgot to do this last time, but we finished Crypt of the Damned. And then Crypt of the Damned unlocked number 5 and number 6, and we just did number 5. Number 5, the one we just did unlocks the Plane of Elemental Power, which we're not going to go to. We're going to go to this one in the next video, because that unlocks enhancement. Essentially, we go to Hale and you say, hey, we need some help, and then after getting in her good graces, then she'll enchant stuff for us, or enhance stuff. And then 19, that's an M7, so that's way down here. M19 I'm looking for. So there we go. Forgotten Crypt. So that would be our first lingering swamp that we would need for my Spellweaver to retire. So maybe after we do the Frozen Hollow, well, we have to do the Frozen Hollow because one of the requirements is Power of Enhancement. I think for number 19, if I recall. So I have to do number 14 anyway. Forgotten Crypt. Power of Enhancement, yeah. So this would be the follow-up after 14. And that would get my Spellweaver one step closer. But before we do anything, it would be prudent to retire my brute here. Now, unfortunately, well, hold on, let's update the other classes first, and then we'll do this. So the Mindthief got a check mark, and 31 gold, which means she's up to 37. Awesome. I'll get to the perk in a second. Spellweaver got a perk and 21 more gold, which means she's up to 44. And the Tinkerer got another check as well, and only 10 gold, but still, gold is gold. So we'll hand them, and then we'll do the retirement. So, with 10 gold, can you buy anything useful? Swapping potions around maybe, but no. Perk, who got the perk? Mindthief got the perk. You got 44 gold. Now I do have enough for the bow, which will really help with anything shielded. And given that we're about to go into like the elemental stuff, that is probably going to be useful. So we will grab you a bow. Tinker is not far behind, but that'll put you down to 14. And then with another 6, maybe from a city event or something, then you can finally get your boots. But you have 37. Is there any other weapons that you need? I mean, we could start buying some of this other like stuff that we're not going to use, but this is kind of expensive. I'd rather get the cheapest stuff you can, like 20 for that. That's a really expensive small item. 20 is not bad, but we can just get one of each potion, and that's really easy. So I think perk is what we're doing. Probably just the usual getting rid of negatives. That seems to be the easiest and helps us the most long term. So -1, -1. So you're down to 3 negatives. The only problem about doing that is that it makes the null more likely to draw because you have less cards in there. I would much prefer replace. 2 +1s for... Nah, that's not what I meant by replace. Ooh. There we go. Replace a -2 with a 0. That's much better, actually. I like that a lot better. Okay, so we'll get rid of the -2, and we'll add the 0. There we go. So it keeps it at 20 and keeps the null closer to the bottom. That's similar to the removing the 4s over here. I don't really want to do that. Because the drawback is, again, that you have a small deck, you draw the null more often, which isn't great. So, and I'm considering doing this +1s with +2s, because it's still a +2 to your deck total. This one is actually less than a +2 to your deck. It removes 2 -1s, but that, again, makes the null less or more likely to draw, but it also makes the +2. So I guess there's that to it. So it cancels out in theory, but I like consistency. I don't like RNG. Well, Brute, we hardly knew ya. So normally, when you retire, you would sell all your items, and whatever gold you have left over, you would enhance your class. But unfortunately, we don't have enhancement. So basically, all we're going to do is sell it, and then add a check mark. Oh, we don't have that sheet in here, do we? Shoot. How about this? We'll track it over here, because I'm not sure how else to track it. I'll just add a... Does this work? Okay. So I don't know, 4 rows of 5 or something like that. Oh wait, there's only 10 check. Okay. So there's, in the back of the rulebook, you can donate to the Sanctuary of the Great Oak for 10 gold, and so we will certainly do that for him. And actually, I don't know what I'm doing. We'll probably need you right away. Okay. So we'll just leave that up there. And there we go, the Lawbringer. Brimlings don't know any better, but humans go against the laws of man, deserve no sympathy. Open box star. So we have officially completed this quest. I will delete all the brute stuff here. There's no reason to save any of it. Not even this stuff, because we would want to get new stuff. Please. when you enhance it, then you want to upgrade these boxes to what the hell just happened? Did I just lose some? Please tell me I didn't lose something. Locked character soul scenario. I feel like I lost something there. I don't remember. Oh, I know what I lost. The treasure index. And it like fell through the table or something. I'm not entirely sure where it went. Well, I don't really need it. I don't think. Oh, is that it? Oh, there it is. How do I get to that? I can see it. Can I get far enough away to... Ooh, is that it? It got locked or something, didn't it? There we go. Weird. Okay. Alright, so sealed characters. I should really just take them all out. I don't know why. Like, when you open the box, you get to see... Oh, and then they're backwards, too. Son of a bitch. Oh, actually, no. They're not even in the right order. Tinker is number 2, I think. Yeah, Tinker is number 2, so they're not in the right order at all. Just a nitpicky thing on my part, I know, but... so Craighart... The Brood is the first one. The Tinker is the second. Go here. Okay. Third is Spellweaver. Yeah, you do need to be locked. Spellweaver. Come on. Go there. Nope. Close. There. And this is just the order that they appear in the box, I believe is how they got numbered that way. And then it's this one, which we'll get to in a second. Next would be Spears. Hello. I didn't like that. Okay, Spears. Next is Concentric Circles. Why are you doing that? Next is Eclipse, or Moon. Then we got Mr. Cthulhu. Actually, I'm not even sure what gender it is, to be honest. Cthulhu. I locked them all, right? Okay. Cthulhu. We got Lightning Bolts. Another one of the classes that we're going to be getting soon. I thought we... No, maybe not. I don't remember. Music notes. Please. Mr. Spikehead. Also called Angry Face, depending who you talk to. Saw. Triangles, and then 2 minis. Okay, there we go. Alright, and we got Sun. This is my favorite class and my main during our main campaign. I should also mark that this guy has now a +1. Or 1 retirement. Sunkeeper! Like I said, my favorite class. It's another tanking class. Part of the reason why I gave it to the Brute. I just shuffled that, didn't I? It's gonna be interesting playing the Sunkeeper on only level 1, though. Part of the Sunkeeper's strength comes later on with, what am I trying to say? Comes later on with the ability to stack light and all this other stuff. So, Sunkeeper is a class based around generating and consuming light. Basically, it's your paladin from World of Warcraft, if you're used to that. Why did I delete the envelope? I mean, it doesn't really matter, but... Oh, fuck. What the hell? There's a character... What? Christ. Now I got twice the ability cards in my hand. And my character mat is no longer there. Oh my god. What the hell is this? Okay. I meant to delete it. And what's this? Advanced abilities, which we don't need. Crap. You know what? Here, let's just... I got 2 Sunkeepers now. What a trainer! Oh, what the hell? I think something just disappeared again underneath the table. So when I clicked it, I just lost it. Okay, I'm gonna grab another one. This time, okay. Don't spawn. Yes, good, perfect. Player mat. Go here, wherever the center there. Okay, player mat lock. Thank you. Character mat. Well, we already got that. Character sheet we already got. Just need some starting abilities, and then the rest is already here, right? Yeah. Okay, so deal to red, and then we'll figure out what sort of deck we want to get as well. Okay, so like I said, we're stuck at level 1. The benefit now is that I have a perk. I get to start with a perk. Are you locked? No. Ooh, you didn't like that. Okay. And so the first perk I'm going to get for the Sunkeeper here is the item effects. Because not only does it allow me to have that very cheap chest plate for being a tank, I also add 2 positive 1 cards to the deck already, which is great. And once the negatives are gone, there's only like there's a -2 and 1 -1 once you get those. So very, very powerful. Well, you replace as, yeah, you replace as 0. Got it. Modifier, and you're just the basic modifier, right? 6, 6, 5, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep. Okay. Okay. As far as items go, once again we got 30 gold. Easiest. Oh, here, let's reset. Okay, layout. 30 gold. Well, 10 is easy with this. Stamina potion, but unfortunately that means that the other 10 we can't use. Shields? No. Because part of, I think part of our drawback at the beginning is getting a nice balance of fast cards. At the start, you don't really have any, like, sub-20s. For advanced abilities, you eventually get some really nice ones, but we're not going to have access to them, as has been said a lot. Well, we don't really want to make her a support character. Being this Retaliate 2 is essentially a burn, because it's only a melee attacks. It's essentially a burn 10 top, which isn't too bad. But her big thing is, if I can find it, this one, defensive stance. It is so much better than the brutes because it's continuous. It's from all attacks, not just from 6. The only drawback is that you're a little bit slower. But you know, you pop this in the beginning and you don't take any damage, pretty much. At higher levels, the enemies outpace this bonus, and even if you get the enhancement on it for +1 shield, so it's 2 shield, the enemies still pierce through it all the time. But I think at level 1, once we get that very costly enhancement on there to make it a +2 shield, then basically she's just invincible at that point, because we're, again, level 1. Most things only hit for 2 or 3, and yeah, it's gonna be nuts. Plus you got this shield top, which you can use. Oh, shoot. I forgot. I didn't mean to deal. Okay. Her level 4 a card is one of my favorites. Move shield bottom, but it's gonna be rough. Anyway, let's see. So for items, do we want to just save the 10 gold? No, we should spend it on boots, I think. Her movement is severely lacking with the defensive stance. I think boots is a higher priority than getting a stamina potion at this point. And a shield and, you know, whatever. So we'll try to funnel some money into her because we want to probably save her for a while. Personal quests. We got Envelope X or Become Exhausted 12 times. That's actually going to be pretty easy for you, I think. Being the tank and taking most of the damage. This, until we get a scenario where we have consistent access to force temps, will make it take a long time. Although since she is ahead in characters, it might not be a bad idea. Although this one and this one are going to be pretty close behind. But I don't want to do this scenario right now. It is, this scenario at level 1, I think might be impossible. The ending of this quest line to open Envelope X might be impossible. Although I haven't tried it with 4 players, so that might alleviate that a little bit, but still. Oh. I think I would rather work towards this thing, being a tank and all. Okay. We'll give this to some other character, because this doesn't need to be any specific one, it just needs to be in a good group. And until the group gets more items, and more perks and things like that, I don't think I'm going to take on that challenge yet. Okay, so 30 gold. We got a free perk because we're retired. Yay. Now, what else do we need to do? Oh, I forgot. We because we retired a character, we get a perk, or we get a prosperity mark, which means we need to get 2 more prosperity pretty quickly before we reach the demon stuff, the bad demon stuff. Because we're planning to go down the route where we help demons. Because I haven't seen that scenario, so I really want to. Hers is really centered around Bless, and this attack card uses it for extra damage. So does your defensive stance, which kind of stinks. So you can either do damage or defensive. I think you're pretty much going to be required. You'll help out, so it's going to be more of a tanky support sort of class then. Probably don't want to bring you with, because you're just bad. You suffer 3 damage, which is a third of my health, to heal basically 8 damage on someone if they're not dead. This is decent, more decent when you get to higher levels because you have a lot more health to heal, and 3 is pretty insignificant to you. But early on, unless we need a loot action, I probably won't take it. Heal could be useful. Double burn card, When just let me recover. So basically, I lose this card so that someone else can get it back. Might be useful for like a tinker or something like that. When adjust an ally, so this, if there's nothing else to do, you can give someone a free turn. Yeah. And one more card, Strength and Blessing. You the move 4 seems it's going to be useful. Strengthen all allies. All adjacent allies. Bless and strengthen one ally. This will be pretty good for using it on the Spellweaver or the Tinkerer after they've used their goggles and before they've gotten it back. So I think Bless and Strengthen might actually be more useful than this Strengthen one. But again, the top of this one, even though it's not an attack, it essentially is deal 10 damage. Spread over 5 attacks. And she's in this class, you're going to be wanting to take a lot of attacks. So I might actually take that. This one, not so much. Although the attack 4 for a level 1 card isn't bad. As long as I'm adjacent to someone. And the Mindthief should be relatively adjacent to me. Yeah. The heal will come in handy. That one, I'm probably going to be just funneling it into the Spellweaver when I need to. Moves, yeah, so let's kind of do what we did for the other 2 classes. I need to figure out what we got. This is probably going to be a top action most of the time. Top action. Top action. Not sure. Top action. Oh. Strengthen all allies. Not a bad one to do at the beginning. But that means I don't have defensive stance up since it is a bottom. You're a bottom. Bottom. No, you're a top. Top. Bottom, basically, and then never used again. Top. Although the bless wouldn't be bad. You're mostly top. Look at all these tops, and then a bottom. So if I want to bring this one, it has to be a bottom, basically. Which means I'm not moving again, which is not great. Yeah, light generation is going to be the biggest hurdle for me. Is there anything else that would be more useful in the bottom, like this, maybe? But, you know, these two together, I have 2 shield that turn. I can basically tank anything. And with a party of 4, maybe I need to make this a more support-heavy one and make this just... What else does a light augment? This one, all allies range 2, I guess. Light augments this. It's a net positive then to the group because it's 3 cards. Well, it's a net positive anyways because it's half a card for me. But you have to be adjacent to them. So this support card might actually be kind of useful. Plus the bottom attack, of course. What card don't we want? Burning this bottom for light when we don't use a whole lot of light. I mean, there's light here. And maybe here, but... I think these two are probably going to be interchangeable. If we're fighting poison monsters, we'll take it. If not, we'll take this one. I think will be the rule of thumb there. Definitely not, unless we need loot action. And this one is basically to get back something of the Tinkerers if we want it. So I think this will be our 11 cards. Alright, then we got our first 11 card class then. Deal thread. Okay. Alrighty then. I think I got everybody. So we need to become exhausted 12 times for her. Do you want to spend any money? I know I've asked that how many times now, but like the one potion doesn't seem to be very useful. I don't have... if I was using more burn cards, then the potion would be used a lot more, I think. But given that the only burn card I used was this rat swarm, and then some of these other ones that were just kind of like, well, I might as well, sort of thing. Maybe investing in like a Ring of Skulls. But it's 50 gold, that's the thing. And it's worse than my rat swarm, but it doesn't cost a card, is the drawback. Actually... Why don't we buy you a shield in case you get attacked? You don't do a whole lot of finishing blows, but eventually we'll have to buy some boots. But I think heater shield might not be a bad idea. Because when you long rest and stuff, then you'll be able to get it back, and it prevents some damage here. So we'll bring it back down to 17. And with a couple more gold, then we could buy one of the other boots or maybe the chest. In case you need winged shoes, right? Because you don't... Nah, you got this move jump. Yeah, so you have a jump, so that's not as important for you. Cool. And then you've already spent your gold. Definitely don't want to get the chest plate for you. And then you also don't want to get the chest plate because... Right. Okay. Cool. Alright, so we're going to end that here. We've retired our first character within 4 scenarios. I think was it on I think it was on the main campaign screen. There was someone that said, came on and said, you know, we're 25 scenarios in and we haven't retired a single character. Wow. And it's because of quests like this where you have to do certain scenarios. And this one, we now have 1 scenario, and the next one will be, I think there's some random ones here. This is a personal quest. I think that's a random one. I think that's specific one, and these two come up later. These are anything sub 51. Also, there's that one too. Sub 51 is part of the main quest line. They're not considered side scenarios. Oh, I know what this one is. So if we pursue the elemental demons, we'll unlock that one. I don't know what these other two are. Give me 1 second here. Let's see, we got 45 is... Oh, that one is as well. So these two are the path that we're going down. So just by doing that, we will do that. So we don't have to do Forgotten Crypt then for her. Which would actually be a good time for her to finish that too. So we would finish the demonic quest line, and I think that unlocks these two. This is her personal quest. What else we got in here? 32 is so you can't see what I'm looking at. I'm fully aware. 32. Why am I not seeing it? Is that oh, that's a different quest line. Okay, so this one will not be accessible. Does 30 count? I think that's also, yeah, that's also part of that quest line. So that's not, we're not going to be pursuing that. And then 79 is, where's 79? Is that one of these city event unlockable ones? 79. I don't want to click on it because that would kind of spoil what it is. Oh, there it is. What is this? A city event one? Ah, yes. Okay, that's a city event one. So that could come up potentially, but probably not. So, in order to retire my Spellweaver, basically I need to follow the Demonic Rift Elemental quest line, which will unlock 45 and 49. And then by finishing that, after resolving that whole thing, we can come back and do her questline, which wouldn't be a bad time to end at that point, because after that, we can go back and do the Jexera questline, which would be a good time to have new characters, because with the new characters, then with new characters and doing an earlier scenario, it's easier on them because you're not expected to have as much items. So it's a good thing that we retired my brute before going into all this other stuff, and hopefully we can time it so that all of these guys retire basically at the same time, which is going to be pretty easy. We can kind of control this one and essentially just say, well, we're not going to buy that last item until we need to, or we could just say screw it and just do it. When this one retires, this one will retire, and then we'll get a whole new comp. In fact, this comp and this comp, those two classes together, in addition to my Sunkeeper here, will be pretty overpowered, especially with a Spellweaver to back them up as damage. Anyway, so yeah, we're gonna call it there. Next time we will be going into the Frozen Hollow to unlock enhancements, so that we don't waste a full retirement and not being able to get. Oh, you know what? I'm dumb. It just occurred to me. Sorry. We need to add city events. So we need to add city event number 31. And then we need to add road event. So we need to add city events. And then this will also get shuffled. Road event 31. For unlocking the Sunkeeper, you need to add city road events. And then also, this is where having chat would help, because they would be like, you forgot to do as part of your retirement. For retiring the Brute, he also unlocked a couple events. Okay, and adding events to it means that we have to shuffle, which means the berries and the buying the junk is now back in the deck. I think that's all the retirement stuff now. We got perks, we got the events, we unlocked the new class. Yep, okay. Alright, I'm gonna stick with there then, and if I think of anything else, I'll update you before the next time we play. So, thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time.